Hey fams, welcome to another moment with Miss Anne, and I'm that your real estate expert that can help you get the kind of property you need. So, in this video, I'll be sharing with you how to explore your real estate portfolio in a developing estate. Now, some people want to buy land, or probably they want to buy off land, they want to build a house, they just want to buy land to keep as regards to building part of their real estate portfolio. And you all know I've been teaching this series because I want to really enlighten you on some very important information you need to know as regards to building your real estate portfolio. Now, this is series 7. If you haven't watched series 1 to 6, please request for it or probably go through the playlist. You'll see it. Now, most people want to buy land in a well-structured estate, developed environment where you have everything already. And this is beautiful. Trust me, it's really, really beautiful. But guess what? It costs so much. If you can do that, fine. But in the course of this video, it's good you realize that the developing estate has a lot more in place for you than the estates which is still developing. Which is developed. Okay. So for you to watch this from beginning to the end, it will give you an edge over every other person who wants to build property portfolio and they don't know where to start, they don't know which to invest in. Okay, and we all know that right here in Nigeria, real estate business is a different ball game entirely. Okay, it's all about you making more money. Okay, and for you to make more money, it's a decision by you to invest, right, and make more money off real estate investment, which is very, very okay. But for the cost of those who are tuning in for the first time, if you're new on this channel, please hit that subscribe button below, turn on your notification bell to get notified each time we do a post right on Heart to Heart TV. Follow us up on all of our social media platforms and ask a lot of more questions as regards to your real estate investment in Nigeria, right? So, like I said, it's easier to see a real estate investment, you're interested in it, it's beautiful, and you dip in your money to it. It's another thing for you to see a developing estate to invest in. Now, when I mean a developing estate, I mean an estate which buildings are cropping up bit by bit, okay, and that alone should tell you that you're going to be making more money off this because it's not prime yet. Any estate that is well developed is always pricey. Okay, like a client asked me one day, and is it okay for me to buy land in a developed estate in Lekki, or I should go to a less developed estate and buy land to build? Now, it all depends on your cash. Some people can actually afford Lekki 250 million for the land and build on it, while some cannot afford that, and they will keep waiting and waiting and waiting until the prices of property increases that they can buy. Okay, so instead of you doing that, and you know for yourself you really want to build your property portfolio, you have some properties in some location and you still want to be building your property portfolio. So if you have that in mind, what you should be thinking is, what steps should I take? Okay, and the best step you can take is by looking at a developing estate where they are still working on the road network, they're working on the drainage, because it will be done. Okay, because there are some information that will be listed in your contract, in your FAQ, and so many other documents that will be given to you for you to see that these things are going to be done. Okay, if it's not done, it's going to be a big problem. So it will be done. And no estate management wants something that is not what it don't. No estate management wants to build an estate that the property will not appreciate to the level where they really want it, because in future there are people who want to resell their property and they will also make more money off it. Okay, it will I don't know how to call it, it will push that estate high to a higher level. Okay, like as we have the Royal Garden estate. When the Royal Garden came out newly, people were skeptical about buying a land, but today Royal Garden in Nigeria is the most expensive estate in Nigeria. So all of these things you need to get this correctly. Okay, now as regards to building a real estate investment portfolio, we all know that there are so many criteria to do that. All right, and you need a professional realtor to do that, which is very, very okay. All right, and for you to purchase that, you need to also establish a plan. All right, that okay, I want to buy from a developing estate, and what do I need to look at? First, you look at location. Okay, we have two that are very, very, in fact three that are very, very strong on the highland currently, that you can dip in your money into, and guess what, you will be so amazed on what you will get at the end, and I'll explain why. Now, the first one we have here is at Abidjan. Okay, when it came out newly, it was going for 12 million naira total package as at last year, sometime last year, and the property increased to 13 million. And as I speak with you, the property increased to 15 million, okay, per plot, inclusive of every other documentation fee, development fee, and all that. Okay, and in that estate, when it was still very new, so many people would just go there and pass, like, no, let me just overlook this, let me look for another kind of place I can actually build. But guess what, it's got a great title. The title is governor's consent, and it's less than 2 minutes drive to the main express. Okay, and it's a very, very beautiful estate. There are buildings there, there are people living there, and it's developing gradually. You know, one thing about people that own land in those kind of estates, if you have a land there and you intend building, as people are building, development is spreading. They've started the road network, the interlock have started, and it is really, really beautiful. Trust me, if you miss that kind of estate and you are coming back to buy from that particular estate, you would really, really feel bad, because by then the property might have increased to maybe 30 million or 40 million. Because one thing is getting an estate, another thing is getting an estate that is closer to the main express. Main express is where you just come out and zoom to anywhere you want to go. You want to go to any part of Lagos and you are just on the right track. Okay, now investment is sweet when it comes to real estate, but having it at the best is the best. Trust me when I tell you this, just take it. Then let's go to the second one I want to talk about as regards to building your real estate portfolio in developing estates. Okay, then when I finish all of this, the three I want to mention, I'll tell you things you should look out for in those two estates. Okay, three estates, or probably developing estates. Then the second one is at LBS, and per square meter is 70,000 per square meter, which means 600 square meter, or I think 400 square meter also, should be about 21 million. It depends on how you calculate it, which is exclusive of other payments. One good thing I like about that estate is because it's less than 5 minutes drive to the main express. Also, like I told you, developing estates are beautiful. They are very, very beautiful because one, some of them have got light already, some they have access to light because it's in a built up area, and it's much easier for you as a buyer to get yourself acquainted with any of the land, and you start building and you're enjoying the whole serene. And the title is great. The title is governor's consent. So in all of this, you need to get how these things work and how you can actually invest in it as fast as possible. Okay, so that is two. The third one I want to mention is around should I call the Bogije one or should I call the Eleko? Okay, we have one in Eleko also, going for 15 million all inclusive. When it came out newly, it was 30 million. It's fast developing. Okay, and these are some kind of estates you should put in your money into. I am also building my own real estate portfolio, and part of my real estate portfolio I have the one at Eleko right there. Okay, so this should be your plan, this should be what you're thinking, this should be what you're looking at to do. And guess what, some of these properties have got good payment plan, if only you can ask. Anyway, let's talk about what you should actually look out for before we round off this particular series 7. You should be looking out for does it have a great title? What's the location of the land? What's the price? Okay, then fourth one, let's look at, is it really developing? If it is developing, then it is good. Okay, and fifth one is your real estate professional advising you to go for it. So if you can compile these 5 things and it's really, really a good to buy, then it is a good to buy. Okay, so you've got to look at this and know that you are putting in your money into the right investment and get it all sealed. Trust me, nothing as sweet as buying in a developing estate, because one, as the estate is developing, things are changing, prices are changing, your property is dancing higher. Your property is appreciating so well, the value is like this, it's moving like this. So I want you to get this, and I also want you to like this video and If you know you have questions, please drop them at the comment section box. It's very important to us for us to know what you think about this particular building your real estate portfolio in developing estate. What's your own chance? What's your own thought? Okay, it could be land, it could be off-plan apartments, it could be you want to buy and build a house for rent. It all depends on what you want to do with your real estate deals. All right, thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that right away. If you haven't watched portfolio series, building your real estate portfolio series, please check the playlist. You will see it. Watch other ones. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye bye.